What the heck. Might as well record one more while part 8 is going up. This is the Chaos pause screen, if you were curious. I am recording, right? Yes, I am. Maybe I should check that first. Have all the ships now. Arena Blaster was my favorite ship in Relics of the Past. I just found the active items so much more fun and interesting than bombs. It's also easier to open secret rooms and stuff. Kind of trivial to find them, actually. And I'll be playing on hard, because I did play most of my 50 loops in Relics of the Past on hard as Arena Blaster. And what the heck, I'll enable loops just so I go to floor 7. I'm gonna get one more look at this. Devour. I can't make out any of those. Maybe stuff in Temple on hard mode? I have no idea. I should have checked. Can I get anything else for the remaining scrap? Nope. I think all these weapons are too expensive. I guess it's worth bringing up, this game is pretty well balanced, not just in terms of stats, especially now with those balance changes, but all of these unlocks are completely unnecessary, which I think I've proven by largely ignoring them and just getting the progression item, all of the playable characters. Like, if you think you need a specific weapon to beat this game, you're wrong. Straight up. And because they're so well balanced, with some of them just being side grades with their own strengths and weaknesses, you can toggle them off. And although I think there are still swords I haven't seen... Nah, I'll leave the swords in. I am curious. Maybe in another run or two I can disable swords. Specifically because they erase bullets, that's the only reason. I otherwise like all the other weapons. Oh, the runic gun is unlocked by beating Monolith, if you're curious. Maybe that's obvious if you watched a previous video, but maybe you didn't. No, I can't even buy that. Maybe the bombs are cheap enough. Oh wait, I'm playing Arena Blaster. There's absolutely no point in unlocking bombs. That's right. Okay. Although I... I completely forgot about the newspaper. The hitbox. Right. The center of rotation thing I said does apply here. I guess I'll leave it on. The center of rotation doesn't apply to Scully only. Very gruesome. Oh, I get why you're saying that. Wait a minute. That makes me curious. Oh, I guess you get one line per... leave it as is. Okay, at this point I feel like you can hear my cat. He gets very upset when there's no one else home. He can be almost inconsolable. Okay, hard mode. No time for messing around. Oh, shortcuts cost 1 charge? Is that how that was? I think secret rooms cost 2. But yeah, you get 1 charge per room cleared. I don't know why I took a weapon right away. See, I'm genuinely considering phasing because of some of the new rooms. I think they did a good job. But I like revolvers more than I like that. Okay. I'm kind of slow in general. It's hard for me to do math in my head. Not that that was even much in the way of mathematics, but it's still some consideration involving numbers. Maybe later. I think that the unfolding blast that chamber heads do on hard mode isn't really harder. Strictly speaking, it's harder, but the highest velocity projectile is the same on both difficulties, and trailing behind it are lower velocity projectiles, so... Wait, what the... Oh, is that just the icon for... I'll find out in a second. If you can dodge the big bullet, you can dodge the stuff trailing behind it, because it's easier to dodge. In practice, it's basically not harder, I think. Okay. We gain all active charges on entering a new floor. That's another unique cartridge. For Arena Blaster, specifically. And maybe we will see... No. I guess I'll bring it up later. Reserves... But it's early, and salvage is kind of... salvage. Giant overclock feels right somehow. Enough so that I'm gonna take it. Yeah, so this is unique to Arena Blaster, and I think they changed the graphic on this thing. These are the actives. Creates a weapon, single use. Reflect nearby bullets. I'll take the weapon, I guess. I did big salvage. So I can pop that whenever I like. Maybe even mid-fight. Yeah, if you're familiar with active items in most games like this, particularly The Binding of Isaac, you understand how this works. Okay. For scare factor, I guess. I guess that was the point of those spikes. Hey, big crawler. You're gonna do a cool thing? Because I know you have a cool thing. I don't think I ever said, but you see how it's blinking right now? Yeah, there it is. I think that was its hard mode pattern. When an enemy is blinking like that, it means it has... excuse me. It has less than a third of its life remaining. So even though enemy life bars are not a thing by default, that gives you a pretty good idea. It's max life. How does this work out? 400. 300. Okay. Yeah, that's how it works. They salvage for less than their price. Technically, I gain more scrap total, so that's a way to push for a high score or amass debris for unlocks. So it's kind of worth doing. I never mentioned, but this boss takes damage when you damage its ads, which is a good way of doing ads, I think. Let me see if I can showcase it. Yeah, you can see its life is going down. Oh, I think I know what they did. Before, any damage dealt to the ads was also dealt to Ringleader, which I think included overkill damage. I guess now, killing a ghost just does a flat amount of damage to Ringleader. So that's cool. Needless to say, it was pretty busted when you used a powerful fireball to hit all of the ghosts at once, and he just melts. But I think it's a neat idea for a boss that uses summoned enemies a lot to... well, that's why I would have wanted a phasing weapon. Wait a minute. Oh. I'll still switch weapons, but it was worth a try, I guess. When did I... oh yeah, I guess I did pick that up. Hello, Colonel? Well, you're gonna fight me no matter what I say, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, that's something like the D6, and I don't know if it's actually that good, but I'm definitely gonna play with it. I have nothing much to say, but I guess silence is golden. I'll probably need to shut up for a lot of this. I wonder if that gun is the EG gun. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself by mentioning that, but fire an electrically charged shot. What was that? Oh, I think I remember. For the record, picking up a new unique, not a unique weapon, a new active item refills your charges. Which I guess is like Isaac. And I just realized that these icons with the frame, I think that's a new graphic. The icons themselves are the same. The frame is new, I think. Ha, you're too slow. It's interesting, actually, the Malice engine didn't wake up in time to buff the enemies. Those are bumpers. There were also blast cores in that room, but yeah. Maximum of 12. We can overcharge now. That's nice. That does make those pickups more useful, but yeah, instead of bombs, you find those items. Oh, secret rooms are 3 charges? Huh. I guess they generally contain better stuff, so that makes sense. These blocks that you can freely move around individually don't pop up too often, but they're great for crushing stuff or creating cover wherever you like. What was this thing? Burst and split. I was thinking that chain lightning is a new keyword for some reason, but it's been around for a while. I just forgot about it. It's pretty standard. I give me void over split, I guess. I could have re-rolled the keywords. It's been a while. I'll get into the groove of abusing all of the active items as much as possible. Oh, if I had that one cartridge, I would have increased my max life already. Which reminds me, actually, I forgot to mention it before, but... oh! That crazy ghost's bullets were indestructible. I see. Oh, so normal mode really does feel like just an easier version of hard mode. which would be the point, yeah. But Returnal has a lot of similarities to this game. Unfortunately, it's very expensive. Damn you, Sony. Why'd you have to bet on Returnal for the PS5? Now the game is too expensive for anyone to enjoy on PC. At least I think that's how it went. I don't think Housemarque would have sold the game for full price, but they got together with Sony, and yeah. Considering I'm playing hard mode, I think it would be wise to pick Focus, which also does that now. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Returnal has... It's a third-person shooter, like I said, but it has like handcrafted rooms, populated, however, with randomly placed random enemies. But those enemies are individually very well designed 3D bullet hell enemies. Why not? Overcharge, piercing, high caliber phasing. What would I even want on a charge and Vulcan? Overcharge piercing's kinda nice. Overcharge makes the unique strength of charge even better. I mean, obviously, but wanted to say it anyway. Oh, that's different. That pattern was a thing before, but the smaller bullets in it were not. I am absolutely certain of that. I can see the increased bullet density in hard mode as well. Oh man, if loops continue to do crazy stuff like that, this is gonna be so awesome. Anyway, I wanted to say more about Returnal. I was specifically reminded of Returnal again because I thought about the item that reduces the number of parts you need to increase your max life. Returnal has the same... I mean, both this and Returnal are probably ripping off Downwell when it comes to the life system, but that's fine. It's a good system. Okay. And Returnal has the same exact passive item that reduces the number of parts you need to increase your max life. Oh, I think the pattern is randomly rotated 90 degrees in hard mode, whereas normally it's always horizontally and diagonally. The blast cores, revenge bullets is what I'm talking about. Interestingly, Returnal has an upper limit to maximum life, after which healing items just heal you, and that's it. But I think their healing is percentage based, so that's fine, really. And the part system still makes sense because you can build up parts to get shields that protect you from a single hit. Weapons have random perks that change their... Is this a new shop? Cute. So wait, I don't need to pay ammo, I just pay... Yeah. Okay. This is basically gambling, though. Oh, so the random was better than the life. But I got lucky that it gave me life at all. Yeah, Returnal has... You could only carry one weapon at a time. It technically has infinite ammo, but you're stuck with whatever that weapon is because of that. Weapons have random perks that... I think I'm repeating myself. But just the same way, you're gonna pick weapons based on which perks work well together. I almost suspect that Housemarque have played Star of Providence. It's not a guarantee, but you know. So you can see, combined with the fact that I'm a fan of Housemarque's past work, why I would enjoy Returnal so much. Even being happy. I am mostly happy that I bought it, but I can completely understand if, especially when compared to Star of Providence, you wouldn't want to throw that much money at a game. Personally, price relative to playtime and amount of content in a game isn't important to me. It's not completely irrelevant, but it would need to be an edge case where two games are equally compelling and one of them happens to be a better deal when you just think about money alone. I'm not sure. I already got the unique cartridge, so I guess I'll take Fortune. Although cartridges are good and drafting stuff is fun. So yeah. Oh yeah, there's another unique cartridge. I feel like Juggernaut's gonna mess with me an awful lot, because one thing I didn't talk about with the dash is if you dash diagonally, that's what it looks like, right? But if you dash diagonally into a wall, you slide along it, which can be very useful for dodging. And I sometimes do that with walls that are not along the edge of the play area, because obviously these walls are indestructible. I think for that reason Juggernaut's gonna mess me up. I'll take Transfusion. There are some active items that can increase my survivability mid-fight with that, I think. I'm going to floor 7, so give me the sunglasses. I'm pretty sure there was no shop in Nowhere by default either. Oh, I see. Huh. The gist of what I was saying about Returnal is, if you like this game, and you like the idea of a third-person shooter very similar to this game, perhaps with a bit of a narrative focus, it's worth getting on sale, I think. It would have to be a big sale. 50% off, probably, but still. Yeah, particularly I think that third-person Danmaku, I prefer to say Danmaku over Bullet Hell because I'm a freaking nerd like that. A weep specifically, maybe. Possibly. But 3D Danmaku is so cool, and it's such an unexplored field of enemy design, I suppose. And it's such a great source of spectacle. I don't really give a damn about Returnal's graphical fidelity, but when a boss shoots hundreds, if not thousands, of brightly colored, contrasting bullets, and you're looking at that from a third-person view in a 3D game, it looks pretty goddamn amazing. Even if it had a PSX-style visuals, it would still look amazing for the same reasons. Just wondering if I wanna... I think I first... Well, there are two weapons. Oh, usable items, right, that's how that changes when you're Arena Blaster. Maybe I should have left it for later. Scanner 2.0. That's good, if you're rushing. Explosive runes, that's a good way to... I didn't comment on the actual effect of this when I saw it earlier. It's the exploding rune attack that, for instance, the Bane engine has. And it can hurt you as well. I guess that's just an attack that has innate friendly fire. But if you use this, it might wipe out an entire room, so that's the trade-off. Oh, this is just the blue meteorite from Risk of Rain, I just realized. That's the simplest way to explain it. I'm not picking either of those. This doesn't matter, because I'm just going to open this with it. Sure. This does matter, because I'm going to keep it. Quick Reflective is a good combo, but there's a revolver. No. Maybe, but probably not. Oh, that's pretty underwhelming. But I kind of like that sword. Ooh, do I do Temple again? I mean, I haven't beaten Temple in hard mode, I'm pretty sure. Okay, fine. I'll do it. That's a great active item to ensure your entry into Temple. Iceworm is kind of interesting because, assuming they haven't changed it, yeah, you can destroy the segments of its body, and any bullets produced by those segments will be different, which can make some of the patterns really unpredictable. If you shoot its head, that won't happen. So there's reason to aim precisely when fighting Iceworm. And I think you deal more damage by shooting the head, I'm not sure. Yeah. I gotta be real careful in here. And now that I'm playing hard mode, Reactor is a serious concern. I think there used to be a way to tell if Reactor is the boss in hard mode before you even start the boss fight. I think you could see the reactor core room instead of the dot that shows that the elevator is there. No. I would have considered a cartridge. Well, what's my max ammo at? I forget. Can you... No, he disappears. That's right. Just like the items. There it is. This is a unique upgrade, which is really cool. So I can reach... Wait, can items still overcharge you above 12 charges now? Or I guess I want to find out. Yeah, sure. It's really stupid. Were those tiny red ships called strafers? I can't remember. Oh yeah, shards have revenge bullets in hard mode. They don't just shoot cardinally. Even if you kill them right away, they still pose a threat. A threat that was nullified by my sword, but at least I'm showcasing why I plan on disabling swords. I should get a new weapon and phasing Gatling. Sure. Oh, what am I doing? I guess it is a pretty unique design decision, at least it was when Star of Providence first released. Oh no, you bastards. How can you tease me like this? This doesn't bother me at all. I don't think I deserve all of this just for entering a shortcut. But I know other people either find rooms like that funny or annoying. Cartridges, you say? take it, and I'll see how it works out. It's amazing! I can even enter the boss with multiple shields. Yep, temple again, no doubt. I guess Arena Blaster has a lot of potential. Anyway, did I finish the thought about... No, I'm pretty sure I didn't. It's a unique design decision to have to kill a few mini-bosses before you can face the boss of the floor. Which I kinda like. And if you're speedrunning Isaac, for example, and the boss is right next to the entrance, it can't be right next to the starting room, but you know what I mean. Just 1 or 2 rooms away. It's like, oh, okay, this floor's over already. It's kind of ridiculous, isn't it? If you're strong enough, it just invalidates entire levels, potentially. In other words, I think it's a good design decision here. And I do think it's become a more common design decision in games with a similar floor structure to this. Damn it. I mean, I'm glad I found a helmet, but that still feels bad. One benefit to keyboard and mouse controls... Oh, but these flames are still... Huh. Maybe on higher loops they'll be indestructible? But yeah, one benefit to keyboard and mouse controls is that you can just place your cursor somewhere when there's a stationary enemy, at least, and focus entirely on movement and not aiming, because aiming is not relative to your position, it's relative to the position of the cursor, of course. That was close. I guess the benefit of controller is full 360 precision when moving, but I think 8-directional moving with WASD is more than good enough, even when you're precisely dodging in a shmup, because I've learned to tap dodge, which is to precisely adjust your position by tapping the movement keys. So you don't need to... Oh, it doesn't let me. That was reflexes trying to bomb, but it doesn't let you use your active item if it would be a waste, I guess. Although, would it be busted if you could use this to get a shield and scrap it? Because that would be a nice use for this. I don't know. Just a thought. Is this weapon good enough for the boss? Probably is. Of course it's reactor. I'll do what I was talking about earlier with not having to pay attention to aiming. That's fine. I do like that Phase 1 is unaltered because Phase 2 makes up for that. And it's interesting you have an opportunity to take a break and Well, if you're going for Temple, you can rebuild your multiplier if you lost it during Phase 1. Or in my case, you can pick up a weapon. And build up charges for more. Yeah, now that I just have a triple laser, it's kind of weird to see how it was changed. It's fine, I guess. But now triple is easier to use, which I guess is the point. I didn't point it out before, but this is what I mean about the screen shake. You see how it's a very intentional choice in this room to have some screen shake kind of distracting you, putting you a little bit off kilter, changing the atmosphere of the room. I'll grab that after beating Reactor Core. I wonder if people are gonna make jokes about my username in relation to bosses like this. Micro Core, Reactor Core. Reactor Core will be my second channel where I do reaction videos. There, you could have that joke for free. I was too distracted blathering about that and I almost lost it. Oh, that was so stupid of me. Thank you so much, Mining Hat. Might as well have the options available right off the bat. I actually forget, if a wing says nothing special, does it not have a reward, or is the reward random and you don't know, so you can't make a decision? Oh, so that was a Lich? That's one of my favorite enemy designs. When a Lich dies in hard mode, it turns into a headless mage and an enchanted skull, I think? I forgot what the skull is called. But yeah. Oh, this is clever. The guys who destroy blocks and regenerating blocks, they have infinite ammo, basically. Even if there are no blocks in the room, I'm pretty sure they can do the same bullet pattern emanating from them. So, that's how that works. I know why I'm terrified of this thing, because I've seen it on loop 50, or something close to loop 50 before, and it goes ballistic. Okay. I guess having 3 shields in my pocket will be really good for Chaosgod. Just to make teleportation slightly easier later. Again, my approach for that room is wrong. Oh wait, I can't have 3 shields in my pocket. I can have at most 2. Oh yeah, that's the density I'm used to for that pattern. Oh, you never did this before, did you? I think I want a different weapon. Freeze might be in. Oh, I just realized. You can pick a freeze weapon, and then pick a section of a wing that has fire enemies. Let's do that. My brain is not insubstantial. Enigmancer. I feel like the Enigmancer's way more of a problem. And if I did that, it would overlap with all the nonsense the Enigmancer can do. You know, I would genuinely love to fight an Enigmancer that has increased life and attack speed. That would be a really fun mini-boss, I think. So yeah, the thing about these guys when compared to Reavers is, since they aim ahead of you, it's much harder to macro dodge their attack. It's probably a better idea to micro dodge it, or at least you have to know to go in reverse the moment they fire, because it'll be, like, let's say it's where my cursor is right now. I'm moving, and as I'm moving like this, it fires over here. So the moment it fires, I need to stop because I'm going to run into the bullets in reverse direction. You get what I'm saying. If you don't know those terms, to macro dodge is to dodge around an entire pattern, sort of like that. To micro dodge is to dodge through the pattern, more precisely, in between the bullets. Maybe that's obvious, but I want to be exhaustive. Oh yeah, I think on hard mode they can toss the big bullets at you after a certain amount of time and then spawn new ones, so you don't have to kill them for that to happen. They can just do it. Nah. Maybe I'll salvage it later. But I still don't need a new weapon. Oh, combining enemies that run away with portals is kind of devious, isn't it? Raging flames, absolutely. That's why I picked this laser. Pitchforks. I think this enemy shares a name with every other living weapon enemy, excluding the, well, I guess it depends on if you think a staff is a weapon. In the hands of a mage it is, otherwise it's just a stick. Yeah, all the weapon enemies share the same name, I'm pretty sure. But I don't remember if it was cursed arms or living arms or something like that. And again, the 8-character limit for names in this place, so maybe I'm wrong. I'm almost certainly wrong. Oh, why didn't I do that? There's yet more of this place. I don't think there's any way to tell which wing will have which mini-boss. Like, you might think, oh, if you pick a lot of fire, you'll fight the demon, but I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with that. Strange sigils. Does that mean a blessing? I don't recall. Oh, it means enemies are gonna have more random halos. That's for sure. An Enigmancer with a frost aura. Ugh. No. I'll get used to it, but for now, it scares me. I ignored the side room for some reason. Yeah, it does mean a blessing. Again, same choice. Did I read these, though? To lose the fear of the unknown. To temper weakness and fire. Tutorial messages, but with some flair to them. How did I even... Whatever, I'm happy. Freeze stops the shields in place? That's so cool! Was that a thing in Relics of the Past? That's such a nice nuance. Yet another reason to pick weapons with freeze. A much better one, honestly. Reducing the number of bullets from fire-based attacks is eh. I want to dodge the bullets. I want to learn how to deal with the patterns as they are, but actually I think that guy can drop the guillotine at any time. It just destroys the blocks is all it does. It's not reliant on them. One more. Slightly mobile cover, I guess. I just realized the sound effect for losing and gaining a shield are the same. The thing I like about these Halos is it's sort of like elite status in other games. I guess Isaac is the obvious example. But where Isaac multiplies the life of elites, which can be incredibly tedious and annoying, the Halos just give enemies new abilities, and because they transfer, they don't have to buff the life of anything, because they're gonna stick around and have some effect. Nautilus! Douse flames while dashing. I'm absolutely certain that's a reference to Astro Nautilus. Oh, that's great. Oh, I love that. That even has a cool visual effect. Sweet. So, does it cancel any fire-based bullets? I think some of the traps could shoot flames, so I'm gonna test that. No, that's just bullets. Whoa! That was new. Oh, that was really cool. Okay, if they have a new move, I don't mind them living long enough to attack 3 times. Or maybe it doesn't work quite that way. Maybe that's their desperation move or something. I need to dash through that. I can douse flames. Changing how you approach various situations based on your passives is kind of tough. I guess I don't really care about that weapon. I would have just salvaged it anyway. Insta-hit Gatling is a pretty satisfying weapon to use. I think the railgun projectile can hit the same target twice with ricochet. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Either way, I don't want to think about that, because I think this is going to be tough. 22 life. No charges to... Oh, but if I get hit, I gain charges, actually, so that could That could help. If Warden hits me a bunch, I can have 2 shields. Maybe even... No, 3 shields is not going to work because I need to get hit to build charges. 2 shields in my pocket going into Chaosgod. As a consolation prize for being terrible at Warden. I suppose. He was completely different on normal. What's going to happen now? So we're starting with Enigmancy. Cool addition. It's like fireworks. That's what that pattern is. Okay. I don't know what it is about that one. It's just pretty precise. That fire is an interesting addition. Oh, okay. I've seen stuff like that. That's cool. Okay, that's the real one. So far, so good. I shouldn't have gotten hit there. Oh yeah, the homing projectiles, I do remember those. Ah! I just remembered that I have that, but I still couldn't escape. Alright, there are non-fire bullets in that, I can't really dodge it that way. Oh, what? Wait, is it random now which one's the real one? Or is there some kind of visual indicator as well? It feels like this is taking a while. There's still one more phase. Oh yeah, the swords themselves can hurt you during that. I mean, I should know that. That's different. I'm scared. Okay. Oh yeah, I saw the focus. Oh, that's what the patch notes were referring to when it comes to focus. Hey, I finally understood that. I get hit? Yes, I did. I actually canceled the bullets on purpose there when I realized I got hit. Okay, I think I can do this. I hope I can do this. I gain a charge if I get hit. That would be nice in this situation. Yeah, even if I have a shield, I mean. I forget exactly how that cartridge works. Sheer terror. As you can see, it's all double damage already. I don't think there's any fire during this that I could cancel with the Nautilus cart. No, I don't gain a charge from a shield hit. Good to know, I guess. I have never gone in the middle during this. That's a good change. That pattern is serious business now. Maybe I can... No, there's no reason to cut it that close. What am I doing? That's how that's done. There you go. I just forgot. I just messed it up. It's not different at all. I don't think, anyway. The slashes do deal double damage as well, by the way. Which on normal mode, they only do that in the last phase. They're otherwise white, not red. So it's just like the bullets. I just realized something that, like, this is going well. I shouldn't tempt fate, but it's going well. But there's... I don't have bombs, so, there's a very real danger from the last pattern. Or I guess his desperation move, which, like I said, I will show it off, but at a future date. I also have to do this. Okay, made it. Nailed it, even. I should be in the corner here. Man, all that practice really paid off. The fight is a little different. Mostly the lack of the safe spot for that one attack. It's mostly the same, so I'm glad I practiced. Okay, still not out of the woods. Okay. Let's just say that depending on what you're trying to accomplish in a run, that attack is instant death. In my case, it probably would be considered instant death. I mean, kind of. I would still probably accomplish something. I forget which bosses I had to kill in hard mode. Well, floors 5, 6, and 7. No, it would be instant death for me, practically, to get hit by that. This might be one of my favorite weapons in the game. It's so cool. Yeah. I guess I'll pick as much ammo as I can, although I didn't find Pack Rat. See, Pack Rat is unreliable. So Grasp of Entropy is sort of a hit scan weapon, I'm gonna say. It can't erase destructible bullets because of the way it works. Can go into debt while shopping. That works exactly how you think it does. Max ammo. I want to keep Grasp of Entropy. And it's the weapon that was referenced in the patch notes as well. I can't afford that. I should have taken the credit card. One of the runes on Grasp of Entropy just lit up. I think it was based on total damage dealt. That's 2. Oh, these new sound effects and I think new visuals on Grasp are pretty nice. Oh, you have to keep going. Yeah, you can't waste any time or you lose charge. Okay, okay. Did it work that way before? I don't remember. Yeah, this is Chaosgod's weapon, basically. The same kind of runes that Chaosgod was using. These runes are stronger than those red runes. That worked out. Sure. The hands on the ship really crack me up. They're pretty funny on the Hermit as well, but on the ship they're particularly uncanny. Humorously uncanny. Got a screen wrapper that's... You know what? I'll need that. Good enough. Yeah, you do need line of sight, so it's like a weird hit scan weapon. And if you wanted to, you can stop a Bane engine from doing anything, just like I did right there. I do want to build up charge, so let's keep going. Two honor guards. Was it this hard to charge Grasp of Entropy before? I don't remember. Still no pack rat. See? So I want my full refills that are guaranteed. I won't belabor the point though. But that is the example I was looking for. I could have opened the... Okay. Gauntlet with Grasp of Entropy. Oh, this is something. I guess it's pretty good against those things. Bravo. Oh, shields are kind of nuts here. Good stuff. Oh, Colonel. I do want to know something about Colonel. Your favorite haunt? What are you, a ghost? Wait, hermits and bandits were ghosts. And looking at this guy, I just remembered I should probably play the Slay the Spire mod that the devs of this game made, because you play as this guy, I think? Or maybe just one of the common bandits. I will admit I used to pronounce Colonel as Colonel. And I did also say a corpse instead of core. But it's not Contra Hard Corpse, it's Contra Hardcore. That's the pun. Great game, by the way. Maybe I should probably keep the shield. At this point, I just want to live. So that I can cross the finish line. He has the triple scythe toss, and if he gets too many scythes, they fly out and then fly all at you at once. The specific point about the full ammo items is that a full refill makes it much more reliable to bridge the gaps between floors and random drops of ammo, I suppose. Whereas the smaller the refill is, the more I'm concerned that the developers are not accounting for all of the possibilities and all of the odds. And that's why I might end up losing my weapon. I will not pick these up, and I will consider this. Immune to harm for 8 seconds. No thanks. Shields! Everything's gonna deal double damage in the next 2 floors. I'm keeping the shields. I don't know if I'm gonna reach full charge during this fight, but we will see. Yeah, that's way tougher, holy hell. So rather than kicking people's asses at the start of Phase 3, now it kicks them at the very start of the fight. 1 rune left, I can see that. And at full charge, you do that. Look at that damage. It gives you life and damage every time that happens. If the explosion happens in a room full of regular enemies, assume that they die. Or at least they're left at little to no life. I think that's really cool and satisfying. And you are invincible while that animation plays and the explosion happens. So yeah, that's Grasp of Entropy. And I want to have Grasp of Entropy in my offhand while playing as Arms Master. I think that would be really cool. 2 more floors. Encase yourself in stone, max ammo. Yes, thank you very much. Oh, I know what encase yourself in stone means. The same way the Earth Mages can generate blocks, you generate cover around yourself, of destructible blocks, of course, or else you could softlock yourself. So obviously they're not indestructible. Oh yeah, there's also bullets with that attack in hard mode. You see all these little changes? Oh, and these enemies, instead of simply exploding in hard mode, they dive bomb you. This is why hard mode is so great. It's what hard modes should be, I think. Unless you have a particular unique vision for a hard mode, you should just put this much effort into it, make it distinct and worth playing. Oh, Grasp can't interact with these at all. Well, that's a significant downside. That's fine, but I didn't realize it would be like that. There's just so many creative things you can do with that enemy. It might have been called Destroyer. I can't remember. So do you see what Gestalts do in hard mode? Whenever the screen goes dark, the frame where you can't see them at all, they might reappear somewhere else. It's actually pretty scary, especially if you're low on life. You can always react to it. They're not going to appear on top of you or anything. But you gotta be careful. You're never sure exactly where they are unless the screen is at full brightness. No. I would rather keep my grasp for longer. Wait, didn't I? I guess you can get more hacking practice if you don't do that. I'll just take the scrap. Although I don't have scrap runner, I do have the sunglasses. Right? I think yeah. Maybe Grasp can get a lot of charges during this. Are the patterns any different in hard mode? You can sort of follow the curves on that one. I was messing it up before. There we go. I was worried for a second, but I managed to thread the needle there. Oh, that's cool and new. Ah, got hit last moment. No ammo refill. Damn, that hit might have been a big deal. Oh yeah, that halo pulls you in. What is that? Oh, I see. No, no. I'm not confident. I'll keep my shields. Yeah, now instead of firing bullets as the laser crosses the walls, they all just fire at once when the two lasers converge. That's how those. Oh, puzzle room, fun puzzle room. Just gotta be careful of the relic. That's. See what I mean about the level design? One shattered one, just to catch you off guard. Maybe. Ammo. Ammo? Yeah, actually. Overpriced ammo, but it's still ammo. Maybe that could be worth it. I have Magic Pack. I have Fortune. I don't have Storm. Oh yeah, that's another reason to keep the shield. Didn't consider that. Hello, Grasp. Thank you. I suppose Grasp's attack type is slightly more unreliable than a projectile, but I still like it. I think I have to give it up. The blast triggered a few times, it buffed me. I'll swap off of it and gain a damage bonus. There's one more weapon capsule. I guess I'll take life from this mini-boss. The fact that it makes the same sound that you hear when you take double damage really scares me. Sometimes I'm unsure if it died or if I messed up. That's the thing, the Honor Guard in hard mode, where he rains down those bullets from the ceiling, he's also different depending on the level design. That's so cool. Okay. There was a weapon in here, right? Well, I can't. I'll just take this one. Maybe that's fine. I could get close if I know what I'm doing, and maybe Vulcan is better. I'll take Vulcan. Grasp of Entropy was showcased now. Let's do this. Yeah, the card that refills your charges stacks with the double charge capacity, so you should be using your actives like crazy before you leave the floor. For a moment I thought, what was this like on hard mode? It's like, this isn't like anything on normal mode, remember? Oh no. I guess I can dash through the destructible bullets, the fireballs. Can I dash through the fireballs themselves? There's a question. Yes, I can. Alright. That's how comfortable I am with this boss. I'll do science mid-fight. I really like the tell for this pattern. It's basically particles being fired a short range exactly the same way as the bullets will be fired in a moment. Yeah, that. Isn't that cool? It also doesn't leave any room for ambiguity, pretty much. One thing I couldn't show off about Grasp is it absorbs runic attacks. So those runes that fell down on the previous pattern, if I had Grasp of Entropy, it would just suck them up and gain charge, assuming that's still true. Which that's for lore reasons, the Chaosgod can overpower other forms of magic, I think. Or something like that. This is kind of tough. I still get hit on occasion. I guess this run is kind of the nuts when I think about all my synergies. All the extra hits I'm gonna get thanks to my active and the card that gives me charges and everything else. Why am I dodging in the middle? Do I really need to show off? Hubris! Absolutely use the cheese for this pattern. You have my permission. There's no reason to do that. No good reason, anyway. Oh, I still have ammo. What the hell? Last floor, last floor. Fear. I might be slightly dehydrated from all the talking. That's not gonna help. Yeah, I'll find a weapon, find the, I'm calling them mini-bosses because the enemies themselves are mini-bosses, but the rooms that unlock the boss room are called... Well, I guess I'll see an example in a second because I don't remember exactly. But there's the mini-boss itself, and then there's the runes that lock the door. Because you can encounter those same enemies in endgame rooms without them unlocking the boss door. You can sort of manipulate that enemy to be up against a wall like this to minimize the spread of the bullets. If you really want to play it safe. What the hell am I looking at? Oh, I see. That is cool, and then the tiles disappear because of the nowhere effect. Ha! Oh, that's sick. Yeah, I'm sticking to hard mode. This is way more exciting. I was kinda tired last video until I woke up near the end of the run. Maybe you can hear it in my voice there. But if I'm playing hard mode, I won't be tired. I'll be constantly awake. I don't think Gestalts can do their thing unless the darkness effect of floor 6 is in play. So they're kind of easier to deal with here. I think that's kind of cool. It might mess you up if you're... Oh yeah, I still have a shield. So there's my weapon. And now I'll do full clears and be speedy when I want to get the highest rank for a run, but not now. Okay. You dastardly little abominations. What is that exactly? A blast core and a reaver? Muscle memory, man. It's one heck of a thing. Okay. Now the necromancers are... Okay, okay. Giving these guys shields is incredibly mean. That's actually a tough room. And there, another reason for trigger discipline. The shields. They punish you for shooting at the wrong time. Oh yeah, the scarved scullies. They might actually be called that. Shoot ricochet freeze bullets. I could have dashed through the fire, actually. I hope I don't get too used to being able to do that. Oh, was that the first mini-boss? Oh, it's an Omnimancer. That's not gonna work. I even explained that earlier. Was it this video or the last one? Yeah, you know, either way. You heard it. Possibly. I just thought maybe that thing looked a little familiar, so maybe the trials don't require you to just beat bosses. Maybe it's also mini-bosses. Yeah, those mages are also necromancers. They carry a revenge bullet halo, which if you think about it is absolutely evil. They benefit when enemies die, and they trigger revenge bullets whenever enemies die. And they can revive enemies. Like, wow. That's... They have a build, so to speak. Okay, you're dead. These things don't die until... I think I've said this before. They have to do their final attack. I think I came out of that pretty much unscathed. Thank you, shields. Where the hell are the... Well, there's one left. It's not over here. I suppose there's a risk-reward element to whether you... And I think someone said this in a review even. I've been watching like non-spoiler stuff for the game because I'm curious to see how people are reacting to it, how it's being received. And there really is a risk-reward aspect to whether you full clear a floor or you just move on. I like the halo that shoots those bullets. It's a little thing that actually makes enemies feel completely different. Oh no. Cool sunglasses, right? I might as well show this off, but I'll... Wait, did I find the last mini-boss? Or no, I did not. I'm fine with reducing... Actually, that's... I don't even know if you get any scrap from beating database. Maybe you do? It's not anything I've paid attention to. So that's what you jokers do on hard mode. Oh, this room is tough. You really gotta prioritize killing one of those guys and then backing into that corner. Oh, that was the shield temple cart. Well, it's just scrap. I don't need that. Oh, right. I do want to go to the secret room at least. Oh wait, that's the blessing secret room. I haven't forgotten to do those, have I? I don't think I have, because I got the... Hello, baby. I think that was a clip from a movie. It's hovering around in my head. What? See, because nowhere is glitchy, I have no idea if that's intentional or not. I think it is. Because that's a particularly effective Shattered One ambush. Ah, none of these are interesting enough. That's another way to farm the hats, but it's otherwise completely useless. Well, almost, actually. I'm pretty sure ghosts with hats from that cart don't fire any revenge bullets, so it has some niche use, but I don't care quite so much about it. Well, it depends. Could anything be better than the shield? I guess I would get charges back, but I have so much life that the shields and the double damage of the last phase, yeah. I don't know if I can... Well, Entrench is interesting. I don't want to fight it with the sword. I don't think I'll get much practice in that way. So fine. I'm ditching that beautiful charge. Which I probably... Yeah, I decided I'm not going to do that. I can get that now. And that. And this. Oh yeah, it's just enough. And Bloke is gone. That is a really cool effect, I like that. None of that. Here we go. Visitor 1. Oh yeah, Arena Blaster is the first visitor. That's what the unlock said. It's nice that that detail is mentioned here. Iron Magus. I really like battle mages. And it's a shame that the game called Battle Mage is not awesome. Because it's... Battle Mage is such a good title for a computer game, man. It would be awesome. Aside from some extra bullets, I'm not seeing anything too horribly different here. Although... did I actually make it to database on hard mode? Oh wait, I did. So yeah. Only if there are phases I haven't encountered on hard mode, because could I see something new. So yeah, the reason I don't like the cartridge that summons this hired gun is because it just makes bosses die faster, and I don't really want that. And enemies, of course. Enemies in general. Like, I could have done with a couple more patterns of that. That would have been fun. Maybe that's a weird perspective, but I'm not the kind of person who wants to win in a game. I'll try my best, but winning isn't really the point. If you get what I mean. Definitely gonna need that shield. No, actually, maybe not. I have so much life. Even with double damage, I'm not scared. So yeah, this thing, it has red runes, so it's Power Eternal, I'm pretty sure. Chaosgod has nothing to do with Power Eternal. I think that's what's the implication of the different colored runes is. Thank you for using the facility database. See you next time. Is that another Helsinker reference? Thank you for using the Lost and Found service. We hope you enjoyed our service. I'm paraphrasing, but it was something like that. I don't remember. Oh yeah, there is another line. I think that's basically it. Now the jukebox reflects here as well. This is intriguing. Maybe there'll be more info. But once again, I'm going to say no. Oh, it doesn't say loop 1 anymore. Right, that was in the patch notes. So, 10 out of 10 secrets, that blessing. It's funny that the blessing, the blessing, kind of hurts your ranking if you're not careful. It's certainly a unique consequence of picking that. Yeah, apparently it's showing loop 1 when I actually beat loop 0 was a bug. And now I understand, because I remembered what loop 0 means. And this is the hard mode symbol. So yeah, Acolyte. Acolyte? Didn't I get a C already? I don't remember it being Acolyte. Maybe it has to do with how you ended the run. Sweet. Oh, hey. Scully. Oh, no. Well, what the hell? Why not end the run with this? This is what I meant by tag. This gets so hard. I was too slow there. You have to dash around. One last attempt. Stupid phone notifications distracting me. Okay. That's another downside to hearing that, aside from a mild annoyance. I tried. Gauntlet is not as demanding as that guy. I'll pick which weapons to unlock next time and what exactly I'm gonna do, because that was all the characters. It didn't say that I unlocked any trials. Oh, one thing is gone from here. The leftmost lock is open. You know, maybe taking a short break to do the trials and then continuing to play hard mode is not the worst of ideas. Might even proceed with loops. We'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching.